I've just come out of the chamber from the House of Commons where I have put forward my 10-minute rule bill arguing for a strong registration scheme which will make sure that homes are not hotels in my constituency here in the centre of London. I was really grateful to have the support of colleagues from across the country, whether or not it's the seaside or beautiful rural areas, who know, like me, how important this is. So here are some of the highlights. Chief among the forces hollowing out our communities is the unchecked proliferation of short-term letting hosts on Airbnb, Booking.com and other sites. These individuals turn our homes into hotels, our communities into commodities and our neighbours into nighttime nuisances. My inbox is full of such stories. Fire services being called because of guests leaving cookers on. Families with children being kept up with drug-fuelled James Bond-themed parties taking place right next door night after night, and even organised crime outfits renting out apartments for a weekend to harass Londoners, snatching phones and wallets before leaving with their ill-gotten gains. Amidst this bad behaviour is the flagrant breach of the London-wide regulation that short-lets operate for no more than 90 nights per year without planning permission. This is operationally impossible to enforce because of how difficult it is to get accurate information on how many nights a short-term let is being used. This overheated housing market has become unaffordable for locals and hollowed out communities like those in the West End, which was historically the beating heart, cultural heart of London, home to William Blake, Shelley and Constable. The average one-bed flat in Soho costs £2,400 a month to rent privately, over double what they would have been at the turn of the millennium. And at the same time, average prices have tripled from £300,000 to nearly £1 million. When non-residential forces crowd into a residential market, it's working people who are the losers. One of the things that I was talking about was the amazing community that we have in Soho, in the West End, and how important it is that communities are supported to really thrive, and that means that people can afford to live there, and that means that we have to clamp down on people letting out their homes as hotels. Homes are not hotels, and that's why we need a registration scheme. I would like to take a moment to pay tribute to the City of Westminster's pioneering short-term lets team who work day in and day out to enforce existing rules around illegal subletting and the 90-day rule and antisocial behaviour in problem properties. Since coming into power in 2022, Labour has doubled their size, and I've been working with them launching a short-term lets commission directly reporting properties flagged by my constituents to council officers and ensuring they are taken off these sites for good. Constituents do bring up licensing as a possible solution to the spread of short-term lets, backed by reams of research from policy experts. Just as if a business were applying to open a bar or a cafe in a local area, so too should a short-let host have to apply to their local authority before opening what is in essence a micro-hotel in the middle of a residential block. So please do keep bringing forward your examples of the impact of short-lets on your communities. All we need now is this final piece of the puzzle, knowing how many nights homes are let out for. This piece is well within our grasp, and it is up to us in this house to deliver it. And don't forget to sign my petition and share it with your friends and neighbours to make sure that we get the strong registration scheme that we need.